What's up, heels and baby faces? Welcome to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm your host, JC, recovering from the flu, but it's completely gone. I'm good to go. Yo. I'm good. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
We hope.
With me is my beautiful wife, Tina.
Hi, guys. I didn't catch it.
Didn't catch it, but did a great job taking care of me. Over here we got Tommy.
Yo.
And over there we got Mike.
Hashtag and Mike.
And Mike. Correct. So just remind everyone to follow our Twitter account at CCG_WrestleCast and subscribe to the Countdown City Geeks YouTube channel for more WrestleCast episodes. Today we are previewing the Elimination Chamber previewing.
Making their dobe.
Yes. I'm a little nasally today.
Sorry.
I was trying to let that slide. She brought it up.
You heard it right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
You make fun of me.
It's going to be that kind of show.
Previewing
It is
the
going to be that kind of
Elimination
show.
Chamber pay-per-view.
Sorry.
That's okay. I deserve
You make
that.
fun of me, so
That's fine.
you got it.
Hashtag dobe. All right.
That's right.
So we're going to be previewing Elimination Chamber. I said it right, I hope.
Yeah, you did.
And getting to a few other bit of news. We're going to debut a new segment here called the 1 minute warning, but we'll get to that later.
Did I hear myself say 3 minutes? I'm kidding. No, it's okay.
Right off the bat,
I thought it was going to be that I have till 5.
have to 5. I don't know. That's a long 5 count.
Yeah.
But
Well, have you seen tag team matches sometimes?
that's true.
Anyways.
As for the interview with Brandon Oliver, that is going to be happening. We're taping this on a Tuesday. I'm going to be interviewing him tomorrow, and that'll be
It's
out
Thursday
as a bonus
evening.
episode
What are you
this
talking
week.
about?
Okay. It's funny when you actually watch it, right?
Yes.
So let's jump right into the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view this coming weekend. This is kind of step 2 on the road to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And what started out was we thought it was going to be like a small card. They just decided, hey, let's just throw a few matches in there.
I know, right?
I know.
There's like nothing for this, and then there's like say, hey, at the last minute, everybody.
Yeah, I'm
get
not
up
going to
there.
lie. I'm looking at this going, oh, that's a match. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
They just threw
Yeah,
it
I
in.
didn't even, and some of these I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Now,
I
I'm
don't know.
assuming the one that you're talking about, Mike, is the very first one. Braun
Well,
Strowman
that's-
versus
yeah.
Baron Corbin.
That's definitely one of them.
Why? I don't know.
Because they had to get on the card somewhere.
I just...
Do you think it'll
This
be
isn't
pre-show?
I hope it's pre-show.
Yeah.
It's
there
gonna
would be
turn
no-
into a tag team
there
match
should
because
be
Drew's
no
gonna
reason.
come
And then
out.
a 6. Oh, wait, we've seen that.
There should
before.
be no reason for this match. It should be a squash. Again.
Just for the hell of it, they're going to put this in the chamber. Just 2 guys.
Yeah.
Random people just pop
Or
up.
they're gonna, or
and,
they're gonna,
and Corbin's just trying to get into the pods to get away.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
or they're gonna do like they did when Steve Austin and Kane had the first blood match, just lower the chamber down while the match is going on for no reason.
That's true. I remember that.
So who's lowering
Because
the
why not?
chamber?
Because it's up there. I mean,
Yeah.
Now, I want to say this is unanimous. Is anybody picking Corbin today?
Nope.
There's like a 5% chance of me that thinks the possibility of shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go Stroh.
5%, that's high.
Yeah. and-
Actually,
For Corbin, yes.
I mean,
Well,
because
yeah.
otherwise, what's the purpose? Like we said, there's no point to this match. So I'll go Strowman, but there's a small little bit.
but no,
Strowman.
I see your point.
Yeah, you know.
I do see your
There's
point.
there's no really
I'm
no.
going. I'm going Strowman, but I see where he's coming
Yeah.
from.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna go Strowman.
I feel like they're just using Baron as like a jobber.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Like a high-profile job
Yeah.
because he's always on the show.
That's
Like,
true.
Yeah.
He's a paid jobber.
He is.
I mean, somebody's got to do it.
All right.
Job squad.
Now to the matches we care about.
Yeah.
We're starting with the Cruiserweight Championship.
Sounded so wrong how you put that.
Yeah.
That's
thank you.
true though.
But it's
Now-
probably going to be pre-show too.
I
man.
hope it's not.
I hope it's
Sadly.
not. I mean, with this card, come on.
I mean, it's
I
a
know.
small, it's a short card. They could. Put
I
it on
mean,
the show.
yeah.
It is only an hour pre-show, so I'm kind of hoping that this is not part of that.
Yeah,
So,
the chamber
I have a
matches
feeling that
chance
might
to
be
go
the
long,
only
but-
pre-show then.
yeah, this is Buddy Murphy defending against Akira Tozawa. Tommy, you want to go first on this one?
Yeah, I'll go first. As much as I would love to see it, I'm gonna go ahead and say Buddy Murphy's gonna win it. I would love to see Tozawa win because, damn. But
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't see if Murphy does lose it. I don't see that happening till WrestleMania. So whoever they have at WrestleMania challenge him will probably beat him. So, but no, I'm gonna go and say Buddy Murphy's gonna keep it. It's gonna be a good match though.
Right, Tina?
Same.
Same.
I feel like if he's gonna lose it, he's gonna lose it like after WrestleMania.
No, okay. Yeah.
I feel like he'll keep it that all the way through.
On the Raw after Mania when they debut like Kushida. Ooh, wait,
Or
I didn't even think about that.
ACH.
Ooh, ACH.
Hey,
yeah, she's sporting
hey.
the ACH shirt today, so
Yeah, the shirt I always wish I could have bought.
Oh, I forgot to
Yeah.
name our shirts. About to do that in a minute.
Forgot
yeah,
about
we'll
that,
do that in
man.
a second.
They were
Introduce
sold
that.
out by the time I got to the venue.
Mike, who are you picking?
Yeah, I've just decided because I think a few times in the past I've been like, oh, well, maybe it's time for Buddy to lose it. I'm just going to pick Buddy until he loses it. Like, that's how Tina gets all her good guesses.
Wait a minute. What if he loses it this time the one
I
time?
know.
I know. Dang,
I'll be like that
you're gonna
announcer on
mess up
TV who's
every-
like, this team has made 37 straight free throws, and then they miss
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You're
So
the
I'm
jinx guy.
so sorry, Buddy, if this jinxes you, but
I know you're gonna
I'm
mess
picking
up my
Buddy
thing
Murphy.
too.
That's hilarious.
I picked Tozawa last time this match went on, and it was a 4-way, and Murphy won. I'm picking Tozawa this time because it's a
Oh.
one-on-one match.
Lone Wolf it.
I am Baron Corbining this one, yes. I don't know. I feel like the setup for this has been made Tozawa made him look real strong.
Make Tozawa look strong,
Make
which
Tozawa
are
look
words that
strong.
we'll never hear from Vince's mouth. But anyway,
Yeah. So I feel like this is a good,
Ooh,
good
Lone Wolf.
spot for him to take the title.
Look, that was me last month. I'm just kidding.
yeah. Does Vince McMahon even remember 205 Live as one of his shows, or just
Why are those little guys wrestling after the show? What is this? Triple H, what are they doing?
Well, thankfully they taped it
don't worry,
before
we're just
SmackDown.
giving them some dark matches. They're cool.
Oh, okay.
He just
Oh,
lies to
that's
Vince to
crazy.
like
Yeah.
let them wrestle.
How do I think that like 85% of all things that happen under Vince's nose happen because that they lie to him? Oh no, Johnny Gargano is not on NXT anymore. oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, we got some big
Sure,
beefy
Vince, you
guys
let 'em
down there.
go.
Don't worry, Vince. They're all ex-football players. And
All right. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Now the Intercontinental Championship, and this one's interesting. Bobby
Yeah.
Lashley is the
Why-
current champion, but he is partnering with Leo Rush against Finn Balor while also defending his
Leo
title.
Rush is gonna pin Bobby Lashley. That would be hilarious.
This isn't
So
WCW 2000, Tina. That
Right.
doesn't make any sense.
I
Okay.
would think it would be hilarious though.
It would be
thi-
funny.
This is a handicap match, but if Finn Balor pins Leo Rush, he is the Intercontinental Champion.
But why though?
why not?
Because there's nothing else.
This is one of
Okay.
those matches they added last minute. So
Yeah.
I get, well, yeah.
And I'm going to
Ugh.
and
You're
I'm,
picking
and I'm going to always go with Finn. So Finn.
Finn.
Man, you've been good in that.
She
Yeah.
has.
And every time I picked him, he's won.
Mm.
Well, except for last time.
Yeah.
See,
last time,
before that I
last,
picked him
last time
again.
was BS. He should have won that match.
See,
Okay.
here's my thing. I feel like at this point, it would be great to leave that for WrestleMania, but maybe there's too many things ahead of that with other possible WrestleMania results.
Right.
I feel
Yeah.
like
And Leo's there to take the pin without Bobby actually losing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Finn. I'm in.
Mike's going
I
Finn.
feel
for
like-
Finn.
I feel
Emphatically going
I
with
feel
Finn.
like since Bobby has been like the champion, also he's been kind of boring. Even with Leo on his side, it started to get a little
Yeah.
momentum with Leo, and now it's like, eh.
'Cause
So
they
I
won't-
feel like maybe it's too boring. You need somebody else to
Because they won't put him in matches that make sense for it. like
he
for-
should.
I agree.
he
for
should
the
be-
love of God, he should have been challenging Brock Lesnar forever.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna
Yes.
say on a side note,
But they
he's been
missed that spot.
he's been smack talking Brock the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
through
he should
Leo
be the
Rush,
he
so-
should be the one that wrestles him
Yeah, we'll
and
see. Yeah.
beats him.
Yeah, for the love of God, that should have already happened. Honestly,
Imagine Paul Heyman and Leo.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was literally about to say that right before you did. that would have been
Shut your mouth, Paul Heyman. It's all about
Lashley. Lashley.
Had to do it once. Had to do it once. I am picking Finn Balor also for this. So,
Whoa.
yeah. Tommy?
I'm going Finn.
All right.
Hey.
Only
We're
be-
all
unanimous.
in for
We're
Finn.
unanimous.
Look,
people-
yeah, thank you. Hashtag
You're
all in for Finn.
All
Hey.
in for Finn.
By the way, your abs are awesome.
Look, no
No.
homo, but Becky Lynch was on point. Like, hey,
No,
look,
she said your abs are still the greatest.
Yes.
hey, every time someone points out Finn Balor's abs, I'm just like, yeah, okay,
It,
yeah.
it was a Mandela effect for me, just like when people think it was Luke, I am your father, and that's not the real line. I thought that.
Yeah, yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's true.
I just got Mandela effect into this podcast. Wow.
Now, next we got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The Miz and Shane McMahon, co-hosts of the McMiz TV, that just debuted on SmackDown,
Oh God.
defending against the Usos. And, wow. I don't know how long they're going to keep this title. Mike was right. They have the bad habit of putting two people that don't like each other, shouldn't match up each other, winning a title.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
how long were Matt Hardy MVP tag team champions?
It
That's true.
usually doesn't last long.
Yeah, it
but
doesn't.
I don't know.
But the only one that lasted long was Cesaro and.
Yeah, I was saying,
Sheamus.
the,
Yeah.
the bar
Yeah, 'cause they
became something
turned
kind of
into
big.
something because
Yeah.
usually
But I don't think
the
this
other
is
ones
gonna,
start to fight each
like
other.
last that long.
Well, that being said, Mike, do you think they're retaining this weekend or are they losing the title?
I'm gonna say retain, but I think it's gonna be the first time that they run into each other, accidentally hit someone. Because you still got Fastlane down the road. I do think something will happen between them by WrestleMania, but I think they're going to retain this time.
All right.
Same
for Tina.
Let's make my face today. Same.
Same.
Yeah, what that guy said.
Yeah, like that guy.
I'm going Usos on this one.
All right.
I think if the split starts, it'll start here. But I think it'll start with them losing the belts and then trying to.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Be number one contender again, and then that relays into the friction by Fastlane. They lose, and I don't know.
I mean, they could also do it like where they just do it on a random Raw. I mean, the Revival one yesterday.
Oh, thank God for that, by the way. Oh my God, yes.
Spoiler alert. A week later.
For whom?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If you didn't watch Raw, watch Raw by now, then it's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank God about that. But yeah, I'm going Usos.
I am going to go Miz and Shane.
Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf in here. They are going to plant the seeds for a split. But yeah, I think I agree. It's going to be a fast lane because that gives them a month to build into something for WrestleMania. So
yeah.
Now Raw Women's Championship. This semi came out of nowhere with Ronda Rousey defending against Ruby Riott,
which is sad because this actually would be a good match. I just wish they had build up for it.
I think it's going to be a good match.
It will be.
I just think that Ronda's going to keep it.
I think we're all.
I think we're all.
We all feel like Ruby should win it, but
it probably means nothing. But I don't know if y'all saw the beginning of SmackDown when Charlotte came out to do a promo.
No, I didn't.
But she said, "Ronda, I'm going to be at ringside at your match with the ticket, and I won't interfere. I swear." And then she winked. It probably means nothing, but could you just imagine, even if it just lasts until next month, till Monday the next night,
it could just be a DQ.
They let Ruby steal a win and
then like
maybe like a DQ win or something?
I don't know.
I would think it'd be a DQ win, but
but just steal the title for a night or the week just to throw.
What they could do is have Ruby win and then scrap the whole no immediate rematch rule, just because Vince already just scrapped crap for no reason anyway. So
you could make Vince and
just let him give her an automatic rematch the very next night, and then Ronda wins it back. That'd be cool actually.
Yeah.
I just don't think they would do that.
Flair, so. I mean Rousey.
You said Flair. That was great.
So we're all taking Rousey.
We're all taking Rousey.
Yes.
I just thought it would be cool.
Yeah. All right.
This is a hard one.
This is where we get difficult.
This one really is.
The first of two Elimination Chamber matches. Yes, you can be last on this one. The first one is for the vacant WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Vacant is not involved with this, nor is his partner Vacant.
He never gets.
Why is Vacant not allowed to defend these? I mean, Vacant has been holding them since they announced them, and Vacant gives no consideration. You know what? Forget y'all WWE. They're wrong.
I feel bad for Vacant. Anyway, through a couple of triple threat matches, Bayley and Sasha will start off the Elimination Chamber against Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Those are going to be the first two in the chamber. Won't be in any pods.
So last week on SmackDown, did they have the same tag team match, like all three at once?
I think they did.
Okay. For some reason, again, maybe this is just like me making things up. I thought I heard the SmackDown had it last week, and the winner got to come in last. But I guess I made that up. I don't know.
I remember hearing that. If they did, they probably just forgot about it.
I mean,
I wouldn't put that past them.
Yeah, what they ended up doing was two triple threat matches this week, and whoever got
the
pinned.
loser, right? Yeah.
So, interesting note though. I think I believe it was Mandy Rose took the pin against Naomi in the SmackDown one, and then of course on the Raw match, Bayley got pinned by Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
So it has me wondering if they're going to put Naomi and Carmella and Nia and Tamina as the final two to enter the chamber. But we'll see.
That would
make sense.
Yeah, it would make sense. But then again, it would make sense. So that's the problem.
Now, Tina's picking this one last. Tommy, who you got going first?
I got to go with my heart pick. And heart.
And
clarifying.
Hello.
I'm going Bayley and Sasha. I really am. I just want to see them win it. I mean, that's just my feelings on it, and I'm probably wrong. I'm going in fully admitting I'm probably wrong about this. My picks lately have been horrible. So, but I'm going in fully expecting to be wrong. But I just think that they should win, if just for the one feel good moment we'll get, since we should have one.
Okay. Since they kind of announced this match and everyone's been thinking it was going to be Bayley and Sasha, I said there's one team that could jump in and steal it, and I'm going to stick with my pick. I've been saying it for a while now. I think the Iconics are going to be the first women's tag team championship. Just they're going to find.
See, and those are my two picks, and I'm like, I don't know which one to pick.
Mike, who you got?
not helping me out, man.
You know what? I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna go Riot Squad.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh.
Again, I mean, we've
That's a nice
talked
one.
about it.
Well, Sarah Logan did just get married.
You did
so.
not help
Yeah.
me.
No, but assuming they don't start any kind of Bayley versus Sasha again, which some people have been saying there's a possibility, but I doubt it. I feel like you put it on a heel team and then Bayley and Sasha try to get him at WrestleMania. So, I mean, honestly, I could see any of those heel teams winning because there's so many of them. But I don't know. I'll throw it at Riot Squad. I think they're a pretty good team together.
Yeah.
All right. Tina?
All right, Tina.
Okay, so I kind of, and I told JC this actually before we even started the podcast or anything today. I feel like I want Sasha and Bayley to win, but I feel like they are going to slowly have problems and they're not going to win. And I feel like the Iconics are going to win, and they're going to start showing cracks between Bayley and Sasha, like you said, and they're going to have their little rivalry finally the right way. But part of me really wants Bayley and Sasha to win. And be honest with you, probably that night I would probably be wearing my Bayley shirt with my daughter because she loves Bayley.
Yeah.
But my heart's saying it's the Iconics.
But then
Because they've been tag team since, they made it big as a tag team in NXT. And they built themselves up in NXT and then came together as a unit. And I know like Riot Squad is a unit, but a unit of 3. And I know Mandy Rose.
they're a unit.
I know Mandy Rose and Sonya came up together too, but I still don't think they're ready enough to be tag team champions. And then Nia and Tamina, I mean, you just put 2 powerhouses together. I don't, no offense to them, I don't think they're going to win.
Slaughterhouse.
And same thing with
That's what they
It's
said.
a great
I'm sorry.
name.
same thing with Naomi and Carmella. They're good individual wrestlers,
that's
but
a weird-
together that's a
That
weird
was kind of
combination.
threw them together because they needed a team.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Iconics.
I could totally see that too. And they went over on SmackDown. Actually, they stayed out of the match to not get pinned. I don't know if y'all saw
yeah,
that.
I
Yes.
did. Which
Okay,
is smart.
yeah. And then attacked at the end. So
So
I
I
could
have a
totally see
feeling-
that too. So
I have a feeling at the very end it will be Bayley, Sasha, and the Iconics.
And the
They'll
Iconics
be
are
the
gonna
last
steal it
one.
somehow,
They'll be
like
the
a
last
roll-up
2
or something.
because you'll have
Yeah.
a face team and a heel team, and then the Iconics will steal it somehow.
Tina,
Yeah.
if they start showing cracks between Bayley and Sasha, why do they keep flashing the 4?
No.
Becky and Charlotte, duh.
I know.
Who knows?
I mean,
Because Vince McMahon hates us all.
do you
He's proving it every
understand
day.
that the
What if they're
regular
going off
horsemen
script
didn't
with
like
that?
each other sometimes?
I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised
saying.
actually.
Yeah. What if they're going off script with that? That'd be great.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Fire him? Cool. They'll go to AEW.
Yeah, that seems to be the threat nowadays.
Or
right?
will they?
will they?
Yeah, they will. No, seriously, they will.
The
Now,
only one that I heard that's kind of close to her contract being up is Sasha, but I don't know.
I couldn't see her.
The other ones they have more years apparently.
She
on
just
there.
trolls people.
Yeah.
now, the other Elimination Chamber match on the card tonight is for the WWE Championship.
That night, not tonight.
Daniel Bryan. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just
Yeah, my bad. Daniel Bryan defending against AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and now Kofi Kingston after Mustafa
Kofi!
Ali was replaced due to an
Okay.
injury.
I'm not
so-
taking Kofi.
Can I go first?
Yes,
Sure.
go ahead.
Excellent. I'm going to go with a heart pick, Kofi Kingston.
All right.
For real?
Yeah,
Mike is going with Kofi.
I want him to win.
Excuse me.
if that, I mean, in all seriousness, that guy has.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
he had that push. I think it's almost been 10 years, wasn't it? 2009.
Yes.
Against
It's
Randy
been 10
Orton.
years that this
Yep.
guy's.
And granted,
Randy Orton, who is going to be the last to enter the chamber by,
Right.
by virtue of a gauntlet match. So-
granted, he, you know, the New Day kind of resurrected him. But if there's anyone on that roster who deserves a chance, so
Yeah.
I mean, he probably won't. But I'm just going to go with it.
I've always said my favorite segment was when they did that time machine thing, and they went back to
The best
2000.
year of my career.
We didn't go back far enough. No, leave me here. 2009 was my best year.
Oh yeah. Leave me here.
That New Day, no one could touch them with comedy. Oh my god, if they retire and become a comedy troupe, I'm in.
That's a heart pick, not a brain pick.
All right. I'm going with Daniel Bryan because you make a hemp title with some wood. You really got to run this shit for a while.
See, and
Throwing this out there right now.
Title is so
It
I'm
really
gonna-
is
great.
I'm gonna like kind of go off of that too. Sometimes though, when they make people's own belts, they take it off real quick.
No, not in this case.
Like,
anyway.
well,
Well-
I mean, I feel like Naomi when she had her whole thing blinged out, then they're like, "Oh, you're not gonna be champion no more."
For the record, she's the one that did that herself. She didn't get approval.
Yeah,
for that, so.
that was on Total Divas. We saw
That's
that,
true.
by the way.
Yeah.
And she got in trouble for it for a little bit, and then they were like, "That's kind of cool. You can keep that."
We can market that.
And then
We
they never,
didn't tell
they
you what
never,
to do.
they should have marketed that. They
They
should have
should
sold
have. They should have.
those
Yeah.
belts that glowed.
Yep.
But
Yeah, you're kind of right. Because Stone Cold, oh look, the smoking skull belt. Oh, Undertaker wins it. That was random
Still
as
my
hell.
favorite belt.
I love that belt. It's
Yeah.
so
I
cool.
don't. I'm gonna say Daniel Bryan, but I feel like somebody else might win it, just because that whole jinx of like, oh, here's your new belt.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm still waiting for someone to like win it and like burn it, and you know that's gonna happen.
Well, think
Yeah,
if
probably.
Kofi wins it, what the New Day
wait,
could
wait,
do
wait,
to
wait,
it.
wait.
But it'll burn clean.
Wait.
Yes,
if,
it will.
If someone burns it, then RVD's like, I'm in this match. That was my favorite. Yeah.
That was a great
I
name.
said
Oh,
you-
they're making hip belts now.
We're making him look
Oh,
like-
we can do belts like that now.
Yeah.
They start burning the belt and you hear.
Yeah.
There I see where look at
He won't even come out to that. He start coming out to Pantera, like his old school ECW theme.
Whoa.
And is that Matt Riddle from NXT?
No, Matt Riddle will come with him. Dude, are they burning
For the
that
record,
dude?
they can only do that in
Bro,
California,
dude.
Colorado, or Washington at this point. So, tell me who you picking.
You know what? I'm going with Mike. I'm saying Kofi Kingston.
Kofi.
Wakanda forever.
I mean, besides that,
Oh, sorry. Edit that out.
no, leave that all the way in.
That's Steve.
My fa- ah! Ooh. Okay, anyway.
Wow.
But, okay.
I'll do the Sheamus.
That, dude, that
That's
gift,
one of the
that
greatest.
gift still makes.
Oh,
I was like
man.
at work and saw that. I almost fell out laughing at work. That was so great. But no, it's okay. He didn't have to have it for like a month. He didn't have to have it for like a week.
Even
he can do the Kane thing.
Even if they
one
Zack
day.
Ryder
One
him,
day.
exactly.
He
The Zack Ryder thing. Yeah.
He can do the Kane thing 24 hours and then lose it immediately. I don't care.
He goes in the
Kofi
record book.
needs
He
the
has
belt.
it.
Yeah.
He can say he's a one-time champion.
Because-
Comes
no.
out with a pancake belt
Because
I mean,
that'd be, oh my God, that'd be
with
amazing.
the unicorn horn on it.
Oh my God, that'd be
I
amazing.
mean, what champion has he not been besides WWE champion?
That's pretty much. I
Literally,
think they're
literally
right.
that's
Eddie
it.
So he
can
Literally,
finally
that's
be
it.
a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Grand Slam
because
champion.
look at
Women's
look at,
champion.
because look at it this way: no matter what people say, no matter how pissed off they get, Jinder Mahal is still a former
Right?
WWE champion,
Yes.
Khali.
and had that shit for like
Great
6
Khali, yeah.
months.
Oh,
Had
yeah,
a great
that's
title
true.
run.
He
Too.
had a great title run. I agree.
Yeah.
Boring.
And now where is he?
It was kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
It depends on who you ask, but the fact that he had it, and it
Yeah, I mean,
but see, like I've said before, I love it when the internet wrestling community gets pissed off, and the fact that they went nuclear when that happened made me
Yeah.
so happy. I was
Yeah.
like, Twitter is
I
so
remember the
enraged
posts.
right now.
But I feel like sometimes too, like they kind of just like they gave him the championship, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. Like you barely see him
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That was kind
That
of
kind
weird.
of sucks.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
All right.
Sucks for you.
Well, those are our picks for Elimination Chamber this weekend. Let us know what your picks are. Comment here, send us a tweet, and let us know what you think of the show. Stay tuned for our Twitter poll for Match of the Night. Now,
Yeah. Oh God. What the heck is this? All right, fine.
Hello.
Yes, I'd like to buy a Val.
it is the return of WrestleCast Trivia.
Oh
Ah, crap.
God.
Wrong game show, by the way.
No whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Getting warmer. So, it is the Elimination Chamber, which, of course, the Elimination Chamber debuted in 2002. Can you believe it debuted in 2002?
Jeez Louise, that was 2002. Oh my
So
God.
we're going to test everybody's knowledge here of
I'm gonna
the
lose.
Elimination Chamber.
I have slight bit
got
more of a chance in this one. Slightly.
This is the time I
Slightly.
wasn't watching. I didn't watch till
I'll
2006.
throw out a few fun facts for you guys. First of all, there have been 22 Elimination Chamber matches. Yes, I'm including the Extreme Elimination Chamber from December to December.
Oh God.
That counts.
He
The
didn't. He didn't
one.
laugh. He didn't laugh.
You didn't laugh.
The one.
No, just do this.
Because the event was hilarious. That match was hot, stinking garbage. Anyway,
They gotta be.
So, the first Elimination Chamber was at Survivor Series in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody knows who won that match.
No.
I do.
Oh, okay, that's an extra question. Who won the first match?
HBK.
HBK.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels correct. Who else?
In his Jesus gear.
Yes.
Yeah, it was full out
In
Jesus.
those ugly ass brown pants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
Like,
those,
what-
those are horrible.
And the
Okay,
short
now
hair.
it's coming to me.
And the short hair. Yeah.
Who else was in that match?
Triple H.
Triple H,
Okay, keep going.
Kane.
Kane,
Yeah.
Booker T,
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho,
Dang.
The last one.
Batista?
No, Batista wasn't in that one. He wasn't until like the fourth one, I think, or third one. No.
Okay,
I'm
Triple
gonna
H,
randomly
Jericho.
say somebody Edge.
No.
Edge had another match that night. I had the DVD. Why can't I remember who?
Yeah, hold
RVD?
on.
It wasn't RVD. It was RVD.
It was
It
RVD.
was RVD.
Oh, yeah. It was RVD.
High five!
Very
Good job.
Good.
Good job. Good
Totally
job.
guessed.
It was RVD. I was like,
Like we
shit,
just talked
who-
about him smoking WWE title belts, so
I was like,
you know.
I was like, shit. Who else was in that match?
I was literally just thinking, okay, who do we?
It
just
also
talk about?
little trivia for me.
Tina's like,
Little trivia for me.
RVD.
That was like
She has a pop up right here.
yeah.
that was like one of the first wrestling DVDs I ever bought when I got back into it, and also it introduced me to Saliva as a band, and it's one they're my top 10 favorite bands.
Dude, I used to love Saliva. They were like, we don't care about selling out. Put our music on everything WWE.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
and
love
that's
them,
because
man.
and that's why
That's true.
Always is one of my favorite rock songs of all time is because of
I'm
that
with you
pay-per-view.
there.
Yeah.
See,
Now-
play those songs. I know those.
Kayfabe, I think we all know who introduced the Elimination Chamber, whose idea kayfabe was. Who was that?
Uncle Eric.
Uncle Eric.
Yep.
Who really created the Elimination Chamber match?
I knew this.
Jericho.
No, it wasn't Jericho.
Was it?
guess.
That's a good
That was a
guess.
good guess
But
because
Because
he
I know he
Jericho.
created
Like he- like,
He created Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
he created the Royal Rumble too. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
wait.
Jericho invented everything.
Does it involve with women's wrestling? Because then the answer is Stephanie McMahon.
No, it was not.
Oh,
It was
okay.
wrestling.
Was it Michael Hayes?
Pat Patterson?
No, it was not.
So was it a wrestler? I'm
It
assuming.
was a wrestler. Yes.
Oh,
It was a wrestler. Okay.
Dusty Rhodes.
Obviously, they drew inspiration from
War
Elvis
the original War
Games.
Games.
Yes.
Wait, was it? It wasn't Triple H, was it?
It was Triple H.
It was.
Oh.
Oh,
Triple
wow.
H's idea.
Oh wow.
And then when they showed up, and there's a really good article on ESPN.com about the first chamber match when they showed up, and he was like, "What the hell is this crap?"
So I was close. It was Mr. Stephanie
It was
McMahon.
Mr.
Well, actually, your defense,
not
yeah,
wrong.
you weren't too
wrong.
far off.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Now, who has won the most Elimination Chamber matches?
Triple H.
Triple H, four-time winner, very
Well,
good.
probably.
Who has participated in the most Elimination Chamber matches?
Undertaker.
Triple
No.
H
Is it
or
Triple H?
Kane?
It was not Triple H.
Oh, Edge.
No,
No. Oh no.
John Cena?
no,
Randy Orton.
no.
It wasn't Kane, by the way.
It
Either?
was not Kane.
Not Kane.
Jericho?
Jericho.
Oh,
He's
okay.
8 times he has been in Elimination Chamber.
Really?
And
Won-
I didn't know it was
he
that
won
many.
one.
Wow.
I
think
can't
he-
remember how many he's won.
I think
he's won
one.
one. I
He won a
think.
title because that's when Sean came back for the second Taker. He
That's-
cost
Yes,
Taker.
he
yeah.
cost Taker the match.
He
that was
came
that
out
was
of the greats.
That was
That's
that
right.
26?
Yeah, for
Because-
26, right?
That was because that's right because he
on the
faced
road
Edge.
to WrestleMania.
Because then he faced Edge at WrestleMania.
Right,
That's
right,
right.
right,
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
Nice.
Which championship has been on the line the most in Elimination Chamber matches?
World Heavyweight
The
Championship.
World Heavyweight.
Yes,
Yeah.
8 times that's been on the line.
I can't even answer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well,
My
this
bad.
Wait, wait time. You've heard about that.
This is the
Tina.
final
Wait
question,
time.
though, and this one's a
I have
little
too
bit,
long a wait
little
time.
crazy bit of trivia.
Okay.
There is one wrestler who has lost an Elimination Chamber match and one Elimination Chamber match in the same
Oh, I know
night.
this.
I
You
know.
know-
And listen.
Tina, we'll give you.
Yeah. Well,
I'll give Tina time to answer this because you guys know it.
yeah. I love how she tried to turtle behind the mic. Just,
Think
Jericho?
about, think
No,
about
was
what an opportunist it would take to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
You might even call him the ultimate
ultimate
opportunist. Damn, she's not as nerdy as we are.
we are pretty
Right,
nerdy.
it is.
You said Jericho. You were real close.
You were very close.
Go ahead, guys. What was that?
He's kind of giving you
he's
the
giving,
answer
he's
right
giving you a
there.
hint right
It's
there.
like,
Like
the side of the table, but it's also the
Edge?
Yes. So it's funny when we were talking about Chamber, y'all talk about Kofi.
I'm sorry.
Kofi deserves this because
Dude,
the
I
night
forgot.
that Edge
Oh, he
lost
was the one who
title,
got-
Kofi was supposed to come in. Edge came down, beat up Kofi, and took his.
It is
spot in the
karma,
chamber.
WWE.
Oh.
Don't
Yes.
mess
Oh,
this up.
what if they do that again?
Oh,
that
no. Who would come out to take
how dare you?
Oh,
angry.
how about his henchman? What's his name?
Rowan?
Oh Jesus!
Oh.
Wow.
God, please
If
no.
Rowan were to take the last spot.
Yeah,
Kevin
that's like
Owens.
Yeah.
No.
that
Not
would be
coming back.
acceptable.
He's not coming back
No,
for a month.
That's my point. He just put that video out.
Sami Zayn.
Those are
Yeah,
the
it was
only
no
two
way out.
acceptable ones I would.
Jinder Mahal.
There was no way out in 2009. You guys were joking about how Kofi's like, that was the best year of my career. Well, that was also the year that Edge kicked your butt and took your spot in the Elimination Chamber.
It was almost the best.
Was he the champ in the first one?
And Edge
Yeah,
was
he was
the, Edge was the
champion with
WWE
belts,
champ in
right?
the first one.
He lost.
He got eliminated very early.
Very first one, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
One or two.
I think it was the first
So,
one pinned.
Can I ask a
Yeah.
question since you looked up all this stuff? Has the champion won most of the time?
Good question.
Was Triple H the champ most of the time? Because then yes.
He was the champion in
I
the
don't
first
remember.
one. He was the champion in the first one and lost.
I'm just wondering what is the percentage of the champion
Actually,
coming out?
I would
as
have to look
champion?
that up. I actually
I
didn't
feel like
calculate
it
that.
might be leaning toward not keeping the title.
Yeah, I think
Not
because
really.
like in
Not
the
until recent years, I think that the champion tends to.
because
So,
the second one he kept
math.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are the statistical?
Well, because Bray Wyatt won a title a couple years ago.
Prediction
and
of-
won.
yeah. Bray
Now-
Wyatt won it.
Edge also has another notable, I guess, chamber involvement because when he cashed in the very first Money in the Bank, John Cena had just defended the title in
New
Elimination
Year's
Chamber,
Revolution.
New Year's Revolution,
And retained it in that night. I think.
retained it in
Yeah.
that, and then Vince came out and says, "Hey, pull the cage up. This guy's cashing in," and that's how Edge won
Yeah.
his first WWE Championship.
Because the crowd's reaction was ridiculous. Holy
it was New
crap.
York, and they
yeah.
hadn't seen it. It was the first time Cena was like soundly booed during the show. So.
Yeah.
Brother.
So that was just a little bit of fun trivia I want to play with you guys. And
Yeah, I suck at that. Next time you need to tell me to study.
okay,
What
well,
is Edge?
I was trying to surprise you guys a bit.
The fact that I'm so nerdy about that, like I knew a good number of that
I know
was
more
ridiculous.
more recent ones.
Yeah,
But,
we're-
but see, that's my
It's hard to
point.
believe it's been 2002. That's like
Can we go
almost
back-
17 years.
I was like, can we go back? Like, I can go 15 back. I can't really do that. More than
2 years
15.
off,
I'm
yeah.
like, I gotta think.
If it had started in 2004, she didn't nailed all those answers.
That's right.
Yep. Now on to some other news. On this agenda, all I put was All Elite Wrestling because that seems to have taken over everything.
yeah.
They had another announcement in Vegas announcing some more talent. They recently had their tickets go on sale for Double or Nothing. And
I know a good number of people have already bought theirs.
yeah, they had a pre-sale. They got more going on sale. The setup looks great, at least from the seating chart. I did retweet that on our Twitter account. And of course, the big surprise, although it really wasn't a surprise to me anyway, was Kenny Omega being announced as the big reveal at the Vegas rally that they just had. And they've already announced the match: Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega for Double or Nothing.
Yep.
So,
So on that note, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, not surprising at all, but I hope it's a no DQ match again. That's just me.
I would have doubted if
It,
it is.
it works better for Jericho, I think. than it does to
Yeah,
Kenny.
like you said, he's the Bruiser Brody now, which I think is fantastic. But sorry, go ahead.
So on this moment, I'd like to introduce my new segment, things that make you go, So on the note of All Elite Wrestling, Finn Balor has been posting some pictures up lately of him. First was him and Jericho. Second one was him.
This is on Instagram, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Second was with him and Hideo Itami. Did I say that right?
AKA
Back to Kenta.
AKA Kenta.
Yep.
Then the other one was him with Pac, AKA
Neville.
Very interesting.
What does this
pictures.
mean?
What could this mean? I
You
don't
think
know.
he's just having fun with us?
Yeah,
I think he's just trolling us.
Yeah.
I think same as
But
Sasha.
yeah, something
I think he
that
wants
makes
us to
you
look
go,
at his abs more, which isn't hard to
Yes.
do. So
he has a shirt on.
Oh yeah, he's in a suit in one of them. I was like,
you can
dude.
still see his abs no
And
matter what
they're-
shirt
and
he's
I think
wearing.
they're all doing the fin freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of was odd to me.
A friend of mine got to meet him and do that with him, and I hated her so much for it.
I would too.
It is an interesting thing with All Elite Wrestling because I feel like WWE now feels like they have some legit competition.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, maybe Finn's just showing support. Like, hey, I'm still
Yeah.
here, but I love you guys. Do your thing.
Because
Well, yeah.
old school WWE, when Ambrose was basically announced, I'm not renewing my contract, he's probably off TV for the remainder of his contract. They're not going to give him any time because they don't want him to go and build his name up and then go somewhere and start making money as competition. That's not to say I think that he's going to go to All Elite Wrestling, but there's a very good chance, obviously.
Yeah.
But a lot of wrestlers have, quote unquote, asked for their release, supposedly. The Revival being one of them, and all of a sudden, the Revival's winning the Raw Tag Team Championships. So,
Weird.
WWE is like legit. It feels like afraid to let these people go, knowing that they have a chance to go to All Elite Wrestling and be competition in the United States for them. But that's a good thing. They're
Yeah.
really pushing them to up their game, especially since they have a TV contract now going with Fox coming up this year.
Yeah.
So,
Which they did announce
It,
the.
it made them pull the
the
McMahons back out.
yeah.
Yeah.
They did announce that show. What's it called? The Shuffle, or what was it called?
Which one?
Double
When they
or
when they
nothing.
when they picked.
the Superstar Shake.
Oh,
That
Superstar
thing.
Shake
Oh, yeah,
National.
yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah.
yeah.
That
That's,
thing, the shake-up.
post WrestleMania.
which is kind of interesting too. So.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's
Becky to Raw.
I'm excited about it. I feel like it's a very good time to be a wrestling fan. This is taking me back to the Monday Night Wars days.
Yeah.
But there was legit competition, but only this time, hopefully these people are smarter with their money. And they got more money than Ted Turner ever did.
And I know for a fact they're not going to start off with a Monday Night Wars thing. Even they're not that crazy.
No.
Yeah,
so
no.
they're probably going to put on like another night, like when there's nothing to be related going on.
Tuesday Night Dynamite was the trademark I've heard that they filed.
Oh, nice.
Especially with WWE vacating Tuesdays to move to
Fox
Fox
on
on
Friday.
Although that's also, I heard, only a temporary thing when they go to Fox. I heard something about they're going to start on Friday, but they may not necessarily stay there.
But anytime they're not on that day, if All Elite can get in that time slot, that's the time slot they've got.
And that makes the most sense. Like,
yeah.
And, I mean, I feel like with AEW, with the Bucks and Cody at the top there, I mean, I'm sure there's talent in WWE that's not being used that they wouldn't mind having, but I think we got to be careful of like every person who is going to leave or doesn't want to stay there of going to AEW, because I don't think they want to get into like being kind of like TNA where you just get a bunch of old WWE guys and that's kind of what you do. And so I'm sure there's definitely guys, especially guys they spent time on the indies with, some guys that went to NXT and then kind of floundered on the main show. Like some of those guys, I think they might see some interest in. But, when it gets to some of those bigger names, I wonder where they will go with that. Will they try to get them to get the big name value or want to build their own brand?
I don't know.
I just wonder.
I don't know. Like a lot of the guys who could ask for their release, and in my mind immediately goes to like Gallows, Anderson, Styles, and Nakamura, because those are rumors.
Right, those are their friends. I mean,
but their contracts are almost up.
Yeah,
so.
but the thing is with them though, as much as they might love All Elite and respect them, I'm more than positive New Japan's phone has been buzzing off the hook for all four of those guys, because New Japan never had a problem with Gallows and Anderson at all. They especially Carl Anderson was like almost IWGP Heavyweight Champion a number of times.
Anderson found his hot Asian wife.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure too they want to, like, Nakamura wants to go back to his family.
I can see Nakamura going back, but for the other guys, you want to make New Japan money but be closer to home.
Yeah,
that's where I'll lead.
There's that, but also New Japan's kind of more lax with their travel dates, though. It's like you'll have your 2 weeks solid of tours, but then you can like go home for like a good number of days before you have to be back in Japan. Only reason the Young Bucks were always was because they were always on the road somewhere else with ROH. AJ Styles was the same way. Like when he was, the only reason he was so all because he hit between ROH and New Japan, he was always somewhere. Yeah. But if you guys go like, because Lance Hoyt, my
best friend,
yeah.
whatever. It's like he does like 2 or 3 weeks of the tour, and then he comes home and he does indie shows that with money he probably doesn't need, but just does it because he loves it.
Despite you, Tommy.
Yeah, there's that too. But
mad at you.
Yeah,
smack with Tommy.
Yeah, whatever.
But like you said originally, JC, I think all this means is it's good for wrestling fans. All these companies are going to hopefully get strong and give you so many different varieties to choose from and watch. So
yeah. Man, W's going to be seriously looking at trying to sign their talent.
Yeah.
But let's face it, you can't hold on to everybody in the wrestling business.
No kidding.
But and another thing that happened recently was when New Japan had to do the shows in the USA, but couldn't get some of their guys over here. But they got local guys stateside, and those are just guys they could just snatch up and sign too, and just build their brand again that way. I mean, that's what they did with like Chaos and Bullet Club and Suzuki, and so.
Oh yeah, well you know how WWE is going to respond. The McMahons and the Authority, booyah!
Yeah,
checkmate.
And people only goes so far.
And people in their performance center who never actually get to NXT because we hired them and then had no idea what to do with them next.
Yeah.
That's a long list.
Juice Robinson.
Now, other bit of news, and this is exciting for us. We've kind of known about this for a while.
But we weren't 100% sure yet.
We weren't 100% sure, and I wanted to let the official announcement come out before we.
This is my hype song. Like
ACH, if you're watching this song still brings me chills.
Yes.
Dude, I get so hyped when I hear this song.
So Tina is wearing one of the original ACH shirts when he was on the Independence. And we are all super excited and very proud of you, ACH, for getting your.
You know
big
who else is
contract with
proud for you, ACH? The Nasty Boys.
The Nasty.
They were there when you won the Lone Star Classic in ACW.
That was, oh my God, that was a crazy ass night.
And the original name for him we called ACH was the Black Angle.
Black Angle, because he
That's
came
the
out to an
first time I
Impact
saw
show
him.
God.
wearing like
forgot
all American
that until
gear.
just
An
now.
all-American singlet.
Yes.
And we were like, oh my God. He's
Those
the
days
Black
were
Angle.
hilarious.
I think he did an angle slam just to have fun with us.
I think,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
He still reminisces about that when he sees us, and
And he's one of the biggest nerds I know, and
Yes.
that's me saying that. That's saying something.
we're all proud of you. You've come a long way from the Black
And-
Angle days.
Yeah,
and
for
the
real.
side note about me and JC, when we got married, we actually had the ACW belts, the women and the heavyweight championship belts. We came out to this song
This song, yes, for our wedding
when
reception.
we got announced
This
for
is the
Mr.
jam.
and
This
Mrs.
this is actually on my iTunes. This is the second most played song I have in all of
Yeah.
my
Believe it.
music.
It's a great song.
For a while there, it was probably.
And actually, the fact that I keep having it on repeat sometimes, it's just going to be number one, like probably in like a week.
Yeah.
So Triple H, pay the money like you did for Cult of Personality. Get this.
Siri,
song.
oh my, please,
Man
Yes.
needs it.
please, for
Yeah.
the
This
love
is
of
his
God.
jam. I
ACH.
know you're watching Triple H.
ACH, good luck.
Yes.
We're all very proud of you. But
Excited,
most
man.
importantly,
Yep.
stay
We're proud of
hungry
you.
and keep getting better, because the
And-
road has just begun.
Yep. And remember, the show goes on.
The show goes on. We look forward to seeing you.
From guys
Ringside
that-
at the NXT.
From guys that first saw you wrestle here in
Yeah.
well,
Yes.
first time in San Antonio.
in
at
front of
least.
about
think-
in front of 50 people in a church annex.
I think the
It was
first
in
time
the-
I saw him was at a Corpus show, actually. That
It
we
was
went
in
down
a-
to.
Us was the church gym, I think.
Yeah,
Who's that, or is BOW?
I think it was
Short
no,
lived
I think it was at
BOW.
RCW.
I think it was RCW when I
Okay.
first saw him.
Yeah, it was RCW when he had the
Yeah.
singlet.
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
We were like Black Angle,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Black Angle.
He was so
It
young.
was
then.
so
We are-
much fun.
When he
Yeah.
first came out, he wasn't with that group. Do you remember how they kind of had like the racist white
Yes.
guys?
HBIC?
HNIC.
But-
Yeah.
Or
But the
HNIC.
other group, right? Like, was he?
But
a
he- no,
part of
I
it?
don't think
He wasn't a part
Okay,
of. I think.
okay,
I think
okay.
he tried to become a part of
Oh,
it.
yes, he
He
did.
tried to
like-
join in.
He
was
tried to
like
join.
impersonating each of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
And they're like, no.
But he was.
Wheezy Woo
But
and
but
Jerome
it-
Daniels.
And
but-
Keith Lee was in that group.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
Keith Lee
yeah.
was in that group.
But
Yes, we see
but
Keith
but
Lee.
in vernacular, I can relate to. I don't think he was black enough to be in that group.
Oh.
Which
Oh my
when they did
gosh.
that,
Tommy was trying to get in that group too.
yeah,
Yeah.
we were both denied entry. I couldn't even associate with that group either.
Couldn't even do a top rope dive.
We're gonna keep bringing this up
Oh.
to the day
You
I'm
brought
dead.
it
aren't
up.
we? I didn't bring that
We
up
need to
anyway.
find that footage.
Oh God, I hope it.
I'll ask Brandon for it tomorrow.
Damn it! I hope he burned it.
Oh my god.
It's probably on YouTube.
Probably somewhere.
Anyway,
Congrats, man.
congrats.
Congrats, Steve.
And good luck. We'll be watching.
Congratulations.
Look forward to seeing you.
Proud of you.
Congrats to Steve Carino's third favorite Hardy.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. That's what he calls him.
Yes, he used to go all the time. Dude, Steve Carino on commentary was like one of the best things I ever had in life. So, and the day he said that, I had to stop watching whatever it was because I couldn't breathe.
It's just crazy because I can remember us being proud of him being in Ring of Honor and then wrestling the anniversary show match at Vegas against AJ Styles that one night.
Oh my God,
And then when he
yeah.
wrestled Nakamura
Yes.
one time, and then when he was in New Japan for like a couple of tours, which was awesome.
So look forward to it, man. Good luck.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll
Yeah.
get some more Falls Count Anywhere with Cassius Ono. Remember, he and Chris Hero had some
That's
battles.
true. They had some battles in
That
AEW.
Yeah, I remember
well,
that.
those were great, man. Maybe this could be what gets Keshizona really on the map. Ironic, wouldn't that be?
Yeah, would
Now, we're starting a new segment here. Call it the 1 minute warning. The I have till 5. I have no idea. We're still thinking of a name.
Did
but
I hear myself say 3 minutes?
Yes.
No,
So basically, this is each of us is going to get a minute to,
I don't know what I'm gonna say.
yeah, if you want to take the full minute, you don't have to. And just
it-
kind of say whatever.
If Tina yields her time, I'm kidding.
So
I'm not giving you the minute
No, that's fine.
because then you're gonna keep going.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just
So
going to get the stopwatch ready. So, Tommy, I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, here we go.
that's fair.
You got your minute ready?
I'm ready.
And go.
Okay, so the New Beginning in Osaka for New Japan Pro Wrestling was an amazing show. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, I suggest watching it either New Japan World, however you gotta see it. Biggest developments, of course, Jay White pinning Tanahashi and Tanahashi's first freaking defense and becoming IWGP Heavyweight Champion, which I couldn't believe. Sho and Yo called out LIJ for the tag titles. Taiji Ishimori calling out Jushin Thunder Liger and Liger saying you're gonna regret it, and he called him a punk like 3 times, I think. But some of the biggest things was Kota Ibushi declared he's staying in New Japan. He said he's not going to go anywhere else, and he's going to be healed up. And he said he'll be back in time for the New Japan Cup. And God have declared that they're going after the tag titles again. And it was a solid show. the ending for Jay White and Tanahashi's match was he caught him in a high fly flow and hit the Blade Runner. Like Tanahashi was mid-flight and like snatched him out of the sky. It was a great match.
And we got a new champ.
Yep, go back and watch it. It's a great show.
Why we got a Gaijin champ.
Yeah.
All right. It's gone. Mike, you want to go next? You ready to go?
Sure.
All right, ready? Go for it.
All right, this is probably already outdated, but what I wanted to say, because I've thought about this since last week when we came up with this idea, the main event of WrestleMania needs to be Becky versus Ronda one-on-one. I understand they're introducing some new story elements this week, and it's probably going to be a three-way. And honestly, I have nothing but respect for Charlotte, because she clearly has been one of the top women on this roster for the last couple years in most of the big matches. But the WWE does not get these organic pushes behind people that often. The last real one was Daniel Bryan for WrestleMania 30, and they almost messed that up too. And it almost kind of happened really because of the stuff with Punk. It's just nothing against Charlotte. There's a groundswell behind Becky. Becky and Ronda is the match people want to see. Let them have their main event. Charlotte is deserving of many other things, but it needs to be one-on-one. Let them have their moment. Let Becky have her moment. I mean, that's just the way I see it. I know it's probably not going to be now with things that have gone on, but there you go.
All right. Do you have anything to say, too?
That's right.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
You don't have to. Ready? Go for it.
All right, so just to piggyback on what he's saying, I totally agree. And why would you put a poll up saying that you want to know which one should be main event for WrestleMania? And 82% said that Ronda and Becky should main event, and then
82%, yo.
and then they screw that up. Another thing is, when are you gonna call up the? Oh my God, I forgot their name right now. When are you gonna call up Dream, Velveteen Dream, or AKA
BD?
When are you going to call up
Velveteen
Johnny
Dream.
Gargano? When are you going to call up Ciampa? And when are you going to call up... Oh, my God, I forgot their names.
Undisputed Era.
Undisputed Era, thank you. I was like, why am I forgetting? When is that going to happen? Also, when is Finn going to come out as the demon? I'm waiting, anticipating that. Like, you kind of build it up, but then... So is he going to show up at WrestleMania? Because that would be great. As far as the tag team for the women, I'm so excited, and I'm really hoping that Bayley and Sasha win, but I still feel like Iconics are going to win. Iconic.
All right. All very good minutes. I'll try and keep mine under a minute.
Your turn, host.
My turn, host. This week is a bit bittersweet for me. A year ago, for those that know me, for those that may not know me, I was in a hospital for a good while. Basically, I've talked about it before on this, but a year ago, February 13th, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Tomorrow, but yeah, 13th. This will air on Thursday, but yeah. Very trying time. Lost 50 pounds. Not the most fun weight loss plan in the world, but doing a lot better now, and it's what a difference a year has made. And being able to do this with you guys has helped me cope. I've said that before. So to hit this 1 year milestone is just amazing. To be here, have a great support system, a great wife, great friends, and to be a part of the Countdown City Geeks network to start the WrestleCast has been awesome. So thank you everyone for all your support. It's just 1 year down, got many more to go. So
I'm telling you, he's going to outlive me. I mean, his grandfather was 100.
My great-grandfather lived to be 102.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Jeez.
So he's going to outlive me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Especially since, and by the way, this is also a year without him eating red meat, dairy,
Yep.
anything with seeds in it, like strawberries or poppy seeds. Most of the time gluten
Free.
I mean,
Daniel Bryan died, if you will.
not, yeah.
Look.
No, because you still eat meat. Or not red
Chicken,
meat, but meat.
Look,
Fish,
God bless your willpower. I just have to die because
Yeah.
1 year, I hardly go 1 hour.
It's
Like,
true.
And I say this in the funniest way because I tell him I don't know how you do it. I just don't. But I think after going in and out of the hospital for 4 to 6 weeks and just how much stress it gave me and how much worry for him, and you know, obviously our kids were little. Like my son was only a few months old. He was almost a year old. My daughter was 3. It was rough.
Yeah.
And to see him not only get diagnosed but also to tell himself, I'm not going to eat this, I'm not going to eat that. And most people would be like, I'm going to do it for a month, and then I'm going to have Whataburger. He will tell me straight out, I can't eat that.
Yeah.
So takes a lot of willpower. But
that's why I'd be dead.
But it's literally like when you're in that hospital in and out that many times, and you're sick and tired of being in the hospital, and you've lost so much weight, and it's basically life or death situation. I think for me, it probably would have changed, but because I didn't go through that, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us know what we would do unless we were actually in that situation.
So
like
for this month, I've actually had not eaten dairy at all, and it's been rough. I don't.
She says that, but then she goes to Starbucks and has modified her drink a little bit to no whipped cream and soy milk, and she enjoys that even more.
That's true, but I
I'm
miss
converting
cheese.
one, Daniel.
I miss cheese.
I'm converting one, Daniel.
March 1st, I'm getting cheese. Just saying.
She's gonna be dying that night. Like, why did I do that?
I miss cheese.
Cheese.
I can live without milk. I can live without butter because we have vegan butter and it tastes the same. But I can't live without cheese. It's like everything has cheese in it.
When you said I'm converting, I imagine Daniel Bryan watching the video. Good.
Fickle.
Yes. Fickle. Just one.
Yes.
Watch, I'm gonna get a hip belt in the mail.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan is the true Darth Vader of the
He is, man. He's either gonna send me a belt in the mail or he's gonna send me seeds to grow my own.
Search your feelings, JC.
You
know it to be true.
You know it to be true.
I mean, we're growing an orange tree.
We are growing an orange tree, yes. So
There you go.
oh yeah, so that's really all I want to say. So thank you guys again for this. That's our show
we love
for
you,
this
babe.
week.
Yeah.
That has been your 1 minute warning.
That has been your 1 minute.
Went more than 1 minute, sorry.
Yes.
4 1 minute warnings and some extra stuff.
Yes.
Oh, and Kelly Klein will win the Women of Honor World Championship back. Sorry, I had to throw that in.
I agree.
She's going to win
That's
it
true.
back.
Title changes we had this week. So Women of Honor, or since the last 2 weeks, Mayu Iwatani.
Now, I love Mayu, but Kelly Klein will get it back.
Jay White winning the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And of course, as mentioned earlier, the Revival won the Raw Tag Team Championships. So
We go hard.
Breathe
All day,
with
all
the
night.
switchblade.
Oh,
excuse me.
2 different songs. Okay.
So the Elimination Chamber is this Sunday, February 17th at 6 p.m. Central Time. 17th, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Pre-show's at 5. It's on the WWE Network from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas.
Houston.
Yes.
We need to go to a pay-per-view in Houston. one
H-Town.
time.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
We've been to
Choke
one in
City.
Dallas and one in San Antonio. We need to go to one in Houston.
We do. Got family there. Got places to stay. Got friends too. So.
Oh, I have been to pay-per-view in Houston. Never mind.
So just a reminder again, our Twitter account at CCG_WrestleCast.
You have.
You have?
I have. I
Lucky.
forgot.
Lucky.
I was at WrestleMania 25.
I was like,
I completely.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2 seconds, I
We've
completely
been to
forgot.
a TNA one, JC.
We have been to a TNA one. That's true. Victory Road.
Yep.
That's where I met Gail Kim for the first time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And JC's excited because we could hopefully go next weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, and also-
we're going.
Oh, and also
Just
February
see Gail Kim
27th,
again.
for those who can't go to Houston, or if you're don't feel like watching Elimination Chamber, Branded Outlaw Wrestling will be having a show where Bullet Club star Chase Owens will be there, and Barrett Brown versus Andy Dalton in a 1-hour Iron Man match.
Oh, yeah. I heard about
Ooh,
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, Fighting with Your Family comes out to theaters everywhere.
Yes.
On the
I'm
22nd
so
of
excited. Let's
February.
talk about that.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm setting up something where we can review that movie.
Yeah, that is the plan. Of course, Fighting with My Family comes out in select cities this weekend. Next weekend, it comes out nationwide.
February 22nd.
Trying to figure out the schedule where we're going to have a movie review of Fighting with My Family. So
I'm going to
definitely
make sure
stay-
that every NXT and WWE scene is accurate the way it actually
And I
is.
would like to.
I'm just kidding.
Mike's going to be our costume critique.
I would like to add one of the regular Geekcast members, one of them, just so I can have a viewpoint of somebody who doesn't necessarily watch wrestling all the time. Maybe like
I'll
Ted.
see if I can
or,
convince
Steady.
Steady or so Steady's the only gatecaster that really doesn't watch wrestling as much.
So Steady, you got to watch it now.
Yeah. And I've requested, I'll see if we can get passes for the Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Come on, guys.
Oh,
hook us up.
that'd be
We'll
great.
see. We'll see.
Oh,
Come on, Ryan.
Pedro Morales.
Pedro Morales, yes. That was very, very recent. WWE Hall of
Today,
Famer.
right?
Yeah.
Was it today? Yeah.
It was
Pedro
today.
Morales just passed away. How old was he? I didn't.
76 or 72.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Former WWF
72,
champion.
I think, actually.
Yeah, he was. Was he in that Rumble in '97 when they had like so many luchadors like show up and wrestle?
No,
Can't
no,
remember.
not Morales.
No, not
He's-
Morales. Okay.
No, he wasn't really.
I don't know if he made like a surprise appearance.
Yeah, no, I almost not that I can remember because
Yeah, I can't.
his legacy was a lot in the WWE. He didn't really have. Well, I mean, I don't say this like I know actually, but I know him from WWE or WWF at the time. not necessarily like AAA or anything,
Yeah.
Mexican Wrestling Federation. So I could be wrong, but
Right.
Yeah, I think most of his legacy was just WWE related at that point.
And he was a world champion.
Yeah.
I think they said he beat Ivan Koloff and
76.
then-
He was 76.
76.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which for Latinos in the WWE, it was kind of a big deal,
Yeah.
especially for him to be a world champion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Rest in
Indeed.
peace.
Sad to lose another one, but thank you for all the memories. Thank you for probably one of the guys that inspired so many Latinos to become a part of
Yeah.
World WWF to show that yes, you can make it. So
Yep.
Real quick, I saw this thing online that apparently there have been 50 men who have won the WWE World Heavyweight or WWE Championship, even going back to its WWF legacy, and 10 of those have passed away.
wow.
So, someone was like, could you imagine if they could get the remaining 40 alive in one room for a picture just for the sake of getting them all
Jeez
together,
Louise,
which would be
I
really
didn't think
cool.
about
But
that would be really cool.
Maybe
yeah.
at WrestleMania this year. It is
Yeah.
35 and it's in New
Yeah.
York. So
I mean, I'm sure there's some people that may not have the best of terms with WWE right now, but that would just be something that would be pretty cool.
that would be a
Yeah.
pretty cool picture.
That would be
Well,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
they're supposed to have is it Raw, a birthday thing with Flair?
Oh,
In 2 weeks, yes.
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks.
Convenient.
Cannot wait for Becky Lynch to screw that up.
In a
for them.
Guinness,
Oh my
truck.
God! Same, dude. Same.
Yeah. It's going to be in Atlanta.
She's gonna
too,
drive up
boys.
a Guinness truck.
That'd be awesome.
I'm so hoping something like that happens on this road to WrestleMania.
We'll see how much of this is going to parallel Austin McMahon.
Austin
So
McMahon.
yeah, this would be pretty cool.
I hope Steve Austin's her manager at WrestleMania.
Oh my God,
That would be
amazing.
great.
That would be awesome.
See them both walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
And then celebrate with beers
Glass
afterwards.
breaks.
Yeah. It's just,
Reminder everyone to follow our Twitter account at CCG_WrestleCast and subscribe to the Countdown City Geeks YouTube channel for more
Didn't we already
WrestleCast
do this?
episodes. We did, but then
we
we got
did-
off on a tangent, so I
yeah,
just
we
did
did.
it again. Send us your comments for Elimination Chamber, which is again this weekend. Next week we will be recapping Elimination Chamber.
mhm.
But stay tuned this weekend. We will be airing the interview with Brandon Oliver. Myself recovered from the flu, so we are good to go. Brandon's family was also finding that a bit. But
If you
when
have
we
more
get it,
questions before. Oh wait, this is Thursday. Never mind.
well, yeah. Yeah, well, I'll get some questions out there. I'll be tweeting.
If you don't know who that is, he's the
He's the owner and promoter of River City Wrestling.
Yep.
We'll
favorite
be
Finnish
getting,
residents.
yes. Be getting some information retrospective on his career, how he got started, how he got into promoting, just the history of RCW itself,
Yeah.
and some of the events that he's got coming up, especially the one on February 22nd at the Turner Club
Gee,
Why
especially
especially
that
this
one.
is-
I
Especially that
wonder
one.
why.
with Gail Kim.
Ask him why how he got the nickname Boom Boom.
I will ask him that. That'll be a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and it's funny because he just posted a picture not too long ago of him as a referee for TWA.
Yeah, dude,
Oh my
that
God.
picture
Gotta ask
was
about
so
that.
freaking old.
Or
Year
ask him
2000.
about when he was a Hardy Boy.
Hard Buddy.
Hard Buddy. Excuse me,
Yes,
Hardy Boy.
the Hard Buddy.
That was
Hard
such a
Buddy.
disturbing time in my life.
That music was so good, though.
That music did fit way too perfectly.
I wish I had it here with
I
me,
need
but I
I need to
don't.
remember who sang
Hey,
that.
I can't remember anymore.
Tommy, random side note: does Alex the ref still? Is he still doing stuff around Texas?
Yeah, he still,
Oh, yeah.
he still refs.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen him around in a while.
No, he still refs every chance he gets.
Nice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
with a different hairstyle. It seems like every time I see him.
So that is it. Thanks for joining us. Over here we got Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
Over there we got Mike.
Yo.
My beautiful wife Tina.
Bye, guys.
And I'm JC. And as always, heels and baby faces. Remember, pro wrestling is real.
People are fake.
Bobby Heenan shirt. Forgot her shirt.
Oh, okay. Bobby Heenan over here. We talked about her ACH.
Humanoids.
Shawn Michaels Appreciation Night, and he was the very first Elimination Chamber winner.
Rainmaker.
Japanese.
Usually.
See you next time, everybody.
So if you want to subscribe to the channel, click right here.
And if you want to watch more WrestleCast videos, I got 3 words for you. Click right here.